Hi Aquarius, so I like to get straight into the readings. If there's anything that you feel that you need to know about the readings, then I do encourage you to read the descriptions box, especially if you're new to tarot. The card deck information can also be found in my pinned comment below. Cross-watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but do try to keep in mind that this might not be your story at all, okay? This could be someone else entirely different that your Aquarius is dealing with, and equally Aquarius, if you just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for another Aquarius. That was interesting. Okay, so the way that this read is going to work, I will intend to take 4 cards from this deck. We will clarify all of the zodiacs that come out with a different tarot deck for those who are specifically dealing with the zodiacs that come out of this one. We're looking at getting a description of you or your person or your situation that you currently find yourself in. After this read, we will do a big tarot spread, which may or may not be relevant to the read here. Okay, so it could be a continuation of whatever we see here, or it could be about someone else entirely unrelated. Okay, we just don't know. Okay, so you could be dealing with Taurus or Libra with this Venus. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini with the Mercury. You could be dealing with another Aquarius or an Aries. Or of course, these could be other placements in your chart as well. That's always possible. Now, the first thing that I notice is Mercury sitting right next to Aquarius. With the Mercury energy, that's all about communication, intellect, reason, the desire to share your ideas and the desire to be heard as well. And because it's come out right next to your card, you could be feeling like you're not being heard by someone. Someone isn't listening to what it is that you need, and they're not paying attention to what it is that you're saying as well, and they could well be charging ahead, Aries, regardless of what it is that you're trying to say to them. Now, you could well already be in a relationship, Venus, with this individual. For some of you, this could just be a member of your family as well. Either way, I feel with this particular setup, you're being over. There's a vibe of being overwritten. Someone is trying to dominate the situation, and you're just wanting your voice heard. And right now, you're not being heard. So you could be trying to think of different approaches to take with this individual. You're sticking to your guns though, you are being very stubborn. And you do see the situation for how it really is, that there isn't a fantasy here in your energy, Aquarius. You fully acknowledge that something isn't sitting right with the fact that you're not being listened to. It's almost as if every conversation that you have with somebody in particular, you just don't get a say in what happens next. They tend to speak over the top of you as well, quite a lot of the time. There's a lot of criticism as well. You're being heavily criticised by this person. I do see that you're on the verge of rebelling against whoever this is. Okay, right, so we're going to keep the pace and we will clarify just in case you are dealing specifically with any of those zodiacs. And then we'll move on to your main tarot spread. Okay, what does the Taurus or Libra want with Aquarius, please? Okay, 4 of coins, 8 of coins, Knight of Wands. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, this person is basically wanting you to commit to them in a relationship. And this could well be someone that you don't want to commit to with that Knight of Wands energy. I do feel strongly that someone's trying to force your hand here, Aquarius, and I don't like it. It's putting me on edge. It really is putting me on edge. You see, the Four of Coins is the inability to let someone or something go. Eight of Coins is persistently working, persistently trying something, but then the Knight of Wands is the complete opposite to that. That the Knight of Wands is about freedoms, free speech, free action, someone who can't be pinned down, someone who's constantly on the move. There's definitely a mismatch here, isn't there? Okay, right, so for those who are dealing with a Gemini or Virgo, what is it that the Gemini... Okay, so the Gemini or the Virgo, again, this could just be aspects of one person's chart. That's always possible too. I could literally be sitting here speaking to you about the same individual, but through different aspects of their chart. Okay, anyway, the Gemini or the Virgo is feeling like a wounded warrior, and they're feeling that they've pushed as hard as they can push. And basically, there's a vibe of plotting here. Can you please clarify further that? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune reverse, Six of Cups upright, yeah. They've pushed as far as they can push. And that there is plotting. There is plotting. Wheel of Fortune reverse with Six of Cups upright. They need to remain realistic about what it is that they expect from you at this time. Also, they could be trying to take this relationship or this connection back to the early stages. So they could be trying to relive the honeymoon period as well. But it's not working because, look, Wheel of Fortune reversed, and bookending though that is Nine of Wands and Six of Cups. Okay. What does the Aquarius want with the other Aquarius? King of Coins, stability. Yeah, stability, a promise, commitment, family. There could well be another Aquarius around you, Aquarius, that has got ideas for a business. And they're very focused, and they're indicating that you two could be a very good partnership that pertains to building up your wealth and your finances. For others of you, you could be looking at self-employment, and you could be looking at new ideas and ways on how to either grow financially or maintain your finances. Okay, what does the Aries want with Aquarius, please? The Lovers and the World. Ooh, okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, they're wanting everything with you. They see no limits to where this could go. They're basically saying that the only limit is whatever limit you put on the situation. Okay, the Aries wants to go the distance. You could be long distance from an Aries, and the Aries could be wanting to come and travel to see you, come and see you face to face, meet you someplace public. You could have met an Aries online and you haven't met face to face yet as well. That's also a possibility. There's a lot of potential here with an Aries. The Aries will certainly do what they can to accommodate you as well with this particular combination. Okay, right, so let's keep the pace moving. We'll start pulling your tarot read, and please do keep in mind what I said at the start of your read, okay? When I pull your tarot, we just don't know if this is going to be connected to everything that I've already just told you, or if it's not relevant to it at all, and if it gives you a completely different story. Okay, we don't know. As always, please never try and force anything to fit your situation. If it resonates for you, it'll just click into place really quickly and easily without you having to put too much thought into it. Okay, have a look at Aquarius's person, please. What's in Aquarius's person's mind at this time? Aquarius's person's mind. Page of Coins reversed. Ace of Swords upright. Okay, so you've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Ten of Coins, Virgo energy. Okay, the Page of Coins reversed. Now, Aquarius, you, the first thing with this Page of Coins reversed, there is either a house, a job, a college or university application that's fallen through. Something has fallen through with this being reversed. Something didn't go as planned. Okay, with this being in the mind of your person, whoever it is you're dealing with, their plans, the plans that they had for you specifically, fell through. So you saw through something. And I'm getting the impression that, see with this, you feeling unheard. Your opinion wasn't being taken into consideration by somebody. Because of that, what they've done is they've actually made a rod off their own back, and because they didn't listen to what it was that you were saying, and they charged on the head anyway and did whatever it was that they were trying to achieve, it rubbed you up the wrong way and you have ended up rebelling against them. They have reacted towards you rebelling in a very malicious, bratty, spoilt child manner with this Page of Coins reversed, basically. Okay. They're also trying to have some kind of a breakthrough when it pertains to the Ten of Coins. So you're not budging with something. They're consistently trying to push the issue, and they're determined that they're going to win anyways, regardless. So either someone's trying to have a romantic relationship with you and you've already said no. We saw something similar just now in the Capricorn read. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could have heavy Capricorn placements in your own chart. That's always possible. But either way, the message is really, really similar, because your opinion has been completely and utterly disregarded. Like, just utterly trampled all over. So that they could be trying to force themselves into your life, forcing some kind of relationship with you, whether it's romantic or otherwise, and you're like, no, I'm not interested. I've already given you my answer. You consistently tread all over the boundaries that you know full well exist, because I've told you multiple times where my boundaries are, and every single time you keep pushing it and you keep pushing me. So what they've actually done is they've pushed you even further away from them. So they're even further from their goal now than where they were when they initially started this bullshit, basically. Okay, what's in their heart space, please, toward Aquarius? Right, this one wants to be seen. Okay, in their heart space, the Two of Cups, Cancerian energy. Partnership, union, duality, give and take. Partnership is the main meaning for that one. Thank you. Ah, you bastard. The Devil, Capricorn energy. And the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. Okay. Right, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get this out for you, Aquarius. I mean, you can see it for yourself anyway, right? You can see the cards coming out. In their heart space, they're basically convincing themselves that they're doing the right thing. But what they're actually doing is being incredibly, incredibly selfish. Really selfish. That's why we see the devil coming out. The devil is literally the card of hedonism. Okay, it's doing whatever you like. It's doing what pleases you, and to hell with the consequences, and to hell with the consequences that others have to suffer through someone else doing whatever the hell that they like. Hedonism. Okay. Two of Cups right next to it, and then bookending it, the Six of Swords. This individual is very, very unhealthy. With this showing up in their heart space, it's like, wow, they're addicted to you. They're addicted to your energy. You are basically this person's drug. Okay, there could be enmeshment that's going on here, and that's basically where, as a couple, you don't know where you end and where they begin, and vice versa, because you're so enmeshed with each other. This individual is clearly very enmeshed with you. They're addicted to you. They're obsessed with you. They're also obsessed with controlling the situation. Now, where the problem is, in their heart space, by this point, they have convinced themselves that they're behaving completely rationally and that they're doing the right thing. Because ultimately what they're looking for is to be in a relationship with you, or to remain in a relationship with you, or to try and force something to happen within the relationship that you have with this individual. It could be anything. It could be trying to force you to get married against your will. It could be trying to force you to have a baby when you don't feel ready. It could be trying to, I don't know, force you to sell your family home that's been in your family since forever. Anything. There is very clearly something big that's going on, that they're trying to force their will onto you, trying to force you to do something against what you've already expressed you categorically do not want to do. And that's worrying. Really, really worrying. This person is also convinced that if they cannot force this thing onto you, then you will leave them, because they're trying, that this devil, it feels like an anchor. They're trying to anchor you into place. They're trying to make it really, really difficult so that you can't move forward, so that you can't free yourself. And again, I have to emphasize, in their heart space, they genuinely feel like they're doing the right thing. They honestly do. Oof. Okay, breathe. What actions will they take toward? What actions will they take toward Aquarius, please? Actions. Thank you. Queen of Coins. Fool. Four of Wands under there. Venus in Aries. We've got Uranus, so Aquarian energy here with the Fool. Queen of Coins is Capricorn. Queen of Wands is Aries. And Ace of Cups is water, emotions, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Two queens. These two feel different from each other. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Coins. Please also don't get hung up on the genders, okay? There is literally no gender in tarot. It's just the polarization of that energy. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please. Three of Cups, okay. Clarify the Queen of Coins, please. Thank you. Three. There's multiple individuals here. Okay. Whoever I have described for you in your tarot read, they're jealous. They're super jealous. And this is why they're trying to force their will on to you. That makes sense now. Because they're jealous. They're jealous of an outside influence. They're jealous of a Queen of Wands energy. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands was clarified with Three of Cups. This combination is a reunion. So someone is jealous and paranoid in case you go back to someone or something else that you genuinely love. It could be a career that you love. It could be a person that you love. Either way, it makes no difference what or who that is. This is the cause of jealousy, and this is the catalyst for this person's behaviour. Because they're paranoid that you're going to leave them in favour of having a reunion. Getting together with someone else or something else. So they're trying, they're putting on this facade of them being the stable one, of them being the good choice. It's like, look, I can build a happy home, I can build a happy future, I can provide stability and money and anything you need, Aquarius. I know you want it, and look, I've got it. That's what they're trying to show. You've got 2 threes and a Queen of Wands. Whenever these two come out in the same read, that's never a good omen. Ever. Because that, more often than not, indicates the other man or the other women. And there is that's going on in this read. This person here has got it into their heads that you're going to run off with this other one. Specifically, the Fool, that's your energy. That is your energy. So whoever this is trying to force their situation. Yeah, look how possessive. Look how possessive they're being. You're not a person, Aquarius. To this individual, you're not a person. You're an object. You're an object that they're trying to keep a hold of, and it's not going to work. It's going to end in disaster. Five of Cups under there. Whoever this is, they are the master of their own undoing. Purely because they refused point blank to listen to what it was that you were saying. You could have spent all your days convincing this individual that they had nothing to worry about, they were being weird, they were being paranoid, that you're not going to run off and this, that and the next, and they didn't listen. They didn't listen. This is a very, very extreme set of circumstances, and I'll tell you something else. This is abuse. This is very, very abusive. It's abusive behaviours because it's obsessive, it's controlling, it's manipulative. It's trying to force you into situations that you have already openly expressed that you didn't want to get involved in. Look at this. Protect your energy, consciomancy, divination, spell work, sisterhood, allies. Okay. Aura cleansing and health, a time for grounding, cleansing and energetic protection. It's time for you to protect your energy, Aquarius. It's time for you to get grounded. Try and stay level-headed while dealing with this individual. Listen, the Two of Cups, Devil, Six of Swords, straight up you're dealing with a fantasist. This could even be a stalker for some of you as well. A stalker who has got crazy ideas in their mind about how you two are going to live with each other, you're going to move in with, you know, you're going to get married and have kids and have a happy family with each other. I mean, this person is full-blown imagining what your lives are going to look like with each other, like full on. Seashell divination, wisdom of shells, fertility magics, calling to your ancestors or attraction magics are indicated. Attraction magics are indicated, fertility spells. And what is it that we were talking about? An anchor. This jealous, insecure individual is looking for an anchor to keep you pinned down. Sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy and delight. Do not give in to those who display dramas and tantrums. You will find your clan, old friendships falling away and new ones entering. Isn't that beautiful? It's time for you to do away with the old and clear a space for the new. Do not give in to the dramas of others. For some of you, this is going to be a bit strange. For some of you, this could be about an ex who is trying to get back in bed with you deliberately to either get you pregnant or to get pregnant by you, and that's the anchor that they will forever have, like straight up. Because for the most part, see, this jealousy, it sparks from someplace. It has to come from somewhere. Jealousy doesn't usually just happen. There's a catalyst for it. So it could be that you're getting involved with somebody brand new and someone in the shadows is sitting there going, I'm not letting you go. And they're sitting there plotting. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, no shit. No shit. This person is straight up addicted to you, to keeping you around, to the control that they seem to think that they have over you. That they're just addicted to power, control, the lot. It's chaotic. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So this could well be something that has played out over many lifetimes. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I do not like that card. I do not agree with it. I think it could have been worded a lot better. to be honest with you, because it doesn't account for those who have come from situations of severe child abuse, basically. It doesn't make any sense. So whenever I see this card, the way I look at it is this. Not everybody was given the parents that they needed or deserved. Okay, not everybody was lucky enough to be blessed with kind, loving, nurturing parents. It's a really difficult topic of conversation. It's one that society at large is not ready to acknowledge or talk about, which is really bizarre because it happens quite a lot, more than we would like to admit. Okay, so there's something about breaking family cycles. Either you have to break cycles that have played out in your family, Aquarius, throughout the generations that pertains to unhealthy families, or the person that has what I can see serious issues, to try and remain polite, they need to break that chain, that they need to break the cycles. I'm going to leave that one there. Someone has to break an unhealthy family cycle and give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Interesting contrast. So Aquarius, please do keep in mind that you're free to choose what happens in your life. You'll know full well when someone is overstepping the mark with you. You need to take back your power. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others, like straight up emotional blackmail. Do not give in to the controller. They're going to try and use emotional blackmail against you. Oh, you can't leave me. Yeah, no. Yeah, whatever. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So you could be in two minds about what the right thing is in this situation, and that could be why we're getting give your relationship a chance, because it's like a part of you is like, well, yeah, they are a nice person sometimes, and sometimes they do that, you know, they are capable of doing nice things for me, and you know, they're a nice guy underneath all that, or they're a nice girl underneath all that. That there's certainly this disconnect between your heart and your mind. This is not going to be easy for you to break from, Aquarius. I'm not going to lie. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay, so for those of you who are prepared to stick it out, should we say, with this individual, even though they have shown behaviours that are incredibly unhealthy. Keep in mind, love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So keep a close check on their behaviour, okay? If they start to try and claim you as an object again, that's where you're going to have to put your foot down, okay? It's not my job to tell you what to do in this situation. I'm just reading the cards, okay? This is your life. You control what happens. You get the final say in what happens. I can fully appreciate that getting away from situations like this is incredibly, incredibly difficult. And I'm telling you that as someone who has been there before in the past. It's... trauma bonds is one of the hardest things to break, and it can take a really, really long time. And yeah, Sometimes it is necessary to keep going back to that person and keep breaking off and keep going back and keep breaking off until the message gets through. Sometimes that is necessary. Okay, your focus, future you now. You're already that person, deserving. You have arrived, bucket list, and achieving your dreams. So imagine yourself in a couple of years' time. Imagine who you'll be, what you'll be doing, and who you'll be with. How you'll feel as well when you're doing that thing. And try and take steps to create the future version of yourself right now, starting from today. And anything that you cannot imagine in your future, it needs to go, starting from today. Okay, right, your healing message, magenta. Connect to your deepest inner knowing, inspires truth, clarity and faith, awakens enthusiasm for life, connects you to a higher realm of spirituality and assists with self-discovery. So to get back in touch with your true authenticity and your spirituality, and to connect to your higher self, meditate on the colour magenta. Right, so this next deck, it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody because it tends to get really ridiculously specific. This one is to give possible physical attributes to somebody or initials of somebody, okay? Please don't worry if none of the messages from this white deck resonate with you. It doesn't mean that that read wasn't your read, it just means that that part of the read wasn't for you. Again, take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't, and don't try and force anything to fit your situation. If you know that you're not dealing with a person like this, then it's not a problem, it just wasn't your reading this time. Okay. Right. Slim. Oh, that was random. Short. Q. L. S. Y. V. That's not going to fit. And bold. Okay, so this one can often indicate that somebody is not a teenager, basically. It's someone who is like 25 plus, all right? Yeah, so a couple of initials, a couple of possible physical attributes of someone. Balance. Yeah, it's time to find balance in your life. What is most important to you? Absolutely. You might not be able to see that very well because they're very pale. Everything is about balance, and if you're a regular on my channel, you'll know that I advocate that so much. Everything is about balance. The universe is literally all about balance. You need to find your balance, Aquarius. What is important to you? That's for Aquarius. Thank you. She believed she could, so she worked her ass off, and she did. Or, again, because there's no gender, he believed he could, so he worked his ass off, and he did. So basically, there is nothing that you can't achieve, okay? You're not stuck in any situation. You don't have to put up with anything that you don't feel is in your best interest to. Just don't be trapped, okay? Be you, do you, for you. Yes, yes, every single time. You're going places. Inhale the future, exhale the past. Abso-friggin-lutely. Yeah. Really bizarre read. Okay, so that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my descriptions box and in my pinned comment below. If you're on mobile device, you might not immediately see the pinned comment that I left for you. So if you just scroll down until you see the comment section, click on it and then scroll up again, and from there you should be able to see the pinned comment that's there for you. Okay, right, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.